Good morning, y'all. Seth Spartan here. Just got up. Still got the messy bedhead. And today, guys, we're going to be doing something a little different. So I may just be succumbing to peer pressure today and giving you guys what you want. I have done a couple different series. Some, I took basically all the way. Like if you guys were around when I did trying to break the Tom Platz squat record, you guys know how that ended. I basically peaked up getting, I did that series for like a year and a half. I ended up squatting 500 for 12 reps. And I'm like, do I want to fight to try to get to 15 over the next 6 months? And plain and simple, I was sick of squatting. Having said that, what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys what you want today. We're going to be doing TRT bulking. People want to see, what size, how jacked, how big can we get on TRT. So the name is exactly what it is. So this is day one TRT bulking. And yeah, we'll get into everything that entails a little later on. But for right now, guys, we just got to the gym. I'm going to get nice and warm. I'm going to go in the sauna. This place doesn't have a hot tub, so I'm going to get nice and cooked in the sauna, get warm. And then, since my legs are still pretty toast, I smashed some back yesterday, but since my legs are still pretty toast from squatting heavy a couple days ago, I'm gonna probably do something like abs and calves. I wanted to do deadlifts or get back into doing deadlifts. And for those of you that don't know, my best deadlift was a 630 deadlift. So anyways, we'll see what happens today. I'm gonna get nice and warm in the sauna, and then we'll go from there, guys. Day one TRT bulk. Let's go. All right, guys, and we are warm. So we are warm, good to go, but I realize that some of you guys might say, hey, calves and abs, that's kind of boring. Well, let's do you guys a favor. Let's throw in dosages as well. So what are we going to be doing for this TRT bulk series? I'll give it to you straight. So what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to be starting out, I'm nice and warm. We're going to be starting out here, going to the peak of what I have prescribed. So we're going to be starting out here with 250 milligrams testosterone cypionate per week, and that's for testosterone replacement, and then that'll be combined with Samorelin acetate, specifically Samorelin, and that'll be about 300 once or twice per day for maximum HGH release. So I don't anticipate my IGF-1 levels going over 300 with that. But we'll see what ends up happening. Even regardless, that's a huge bump for about 2 hours, give or take. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And one thing, guys, that I wanna note here, and I'm starting now, this doesn't happen with everybody, but it's kind of an outlier. This happens with some people. My genetics, it happens with me, and it kind of drives the doctors a little nuts. So if I am doing 200, I'm just putting this out here. I'm like 225 right now. But like if I'm doing 200, 250 milligrams of testosterone cypionate or whatever have you, and let's just say I'm doing 250, I'm 230 pounds, and my total testosterone is about 1,500, right, at 250. If I take Samorelin, the more I take it, it shoots up my testosterone level too. Now that's not normal. I've seen people's blood works where that it doesn't affect their testosterone, but for me, it cranks my testosterone even higher. It must stimulate natural production, just because it must trip the receptor sites for GnRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone, a little bit. So that's, and I've seen some people, it increases theirs a little bit too, but for me, I know in the past, like if I'm like 1,500 and then I add in some Samorelin, it can shoot me up as high as 2,000. So So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to be doing 250, and I'm going to be doing 250 testosterone cypionate on the dot, regardless where that throws me number-wise. I'm at 225, so that actually might throw me over 1,005 because my weight's a little, I don't want to say light, but lighter than it has been in the past. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Samorelin 300 microgram once or twice a day, depending on what I deem is best. And I'm anticipating that might possibly throw up my total testosterone to close to 2,000. Now, you guys already know my reservations about that, but what I'll do is in a couple months here, if I do this long term, I'll go and I'll get another echo, make sure that I'm not, my heart's not getting bigger. All right, so we'll go from there and we'll see where the total testosterone, I'll be honest, open with you guys. We'll see what the total testosterone level is for me after a couple months of this. But that's dosages. Let's get into calves and abs and get rolling. Let's go. We're all warmed up. We're just gonna slam a good set. And as you guys know, I was given everything by my parents except calves. But we're gonna do the best of what we got with them. So we're gonna smash it, same as everything else, to go to failure. Let's go. Yep. One or two more. Here we go. Yeah. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Here, I'll go up on my toes real quick. But you can see, like, I just gotta spam them. They're like, I had to like some, I had some like waltz music come on. That threw me off. But they're like still my weakest body part, but they're like twice as big as they were when I started. So do what you can with what you got. We're good. Thank you, man. What's up, guys? We are all done with calves. We smoked them, and we'll finish out with just abs to failure. So you guys have seen me do this before. Get in, all the way down, relax, up and squeeze, all the way down, relax and squeeze. We'll just go to failure, just like we train everything, and we're done, all right? All right, yeah, you can rotate around, whatever. I mean, people have seen me do this before. So the biggest thing is when you're doing this, because you wanna smoke the full six pack. So all the way up and squeeze, all the way down and relax, just like you would with a bicep curl. That's all you need to know. Go to the other side too if you want. Nothing fancy about this, just go to failure. And the reason I might raise my hip slightly puts you in a little bit more of a decline. Oh, come on. A couple more. Come on, one more. That's how you go to failure on abs. One and done, baby. And that's it for today. We're out of here. You can stop it. Thank you, man. All right, guys, great train. I'm gonna hit the sauna to finish off. We'll bookend it. We did before, now we'll do after. Get nice and warm, get the soreness out, and then if I think of anything, any questions I have an answer for you guys, I'll answer them, and then we're out. Let's go. All right, guys, what's up? We are all done. So that's everything A to Z. And to recap, I know I already told you guys most of this stuff already, but I'm still a little red from the sauna. I'm nice and warm. But to recap, guys, we are going to be doing, at least for dosages, TRT, HRT, we're going to be doing testosterone replacement with testosterone cypionate, 250 per week on the dot. I'll be doing every day micro injections, 30 gauge 5/16ths, and then I have to run the numbers that comes out to about exactly, but I'll be doing that. And the reason every day is I just feel a little bit better. I just feel my best, and I noticed too it bumps my total testosterone a little higher when I do everyday injections versus every other. Why? I don't know. I think it has more to do with just better absorption in terms, or faster absorption. That's the word, faster absorption. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all the details on that. And again, for HRT, talking HGH replacement, we'll be doing Somorelin, specifically Somorelin acetate, 300 to 600 per day, either one shot or two shots. So, 300 every time, micrograms. And we'll go over diet and some other stuff later. But having said that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will roll the outro video later.
What's up, guys? My name is Seth Spartan, and I'm a nutrition, training, and hormone expert for Prometheus HRT, Testosterone and Hormone Replacement Clinic. Let me tell you a little bit more about me. When I was in high school, I got into lifting weights, and when I was 16 years old, I could bench press 350 pounds. I got into powerlifting after that, won a bunch of stuff, and by the time I was 19, I was able to bench press 410 pounds, squat 550, and deadlift 600. After that, I switched to bodybuilding because I wanted to get paid to do what I love, and I thought I could be great. I won the Teenage Mr. Wisconsin at 19, and after that, I thought I could be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I was being delusional, but being pushed by the older bodybuilders didn't help. In my early 20s, I pulled the trigger and got completely juiced out. This was pharmaceutical grade with a prescription, so there was zero doubt of the quality I was using. I got absolutely jacked. And that's when these pictures were taken. At my biggest, I hit 260 pounds with visible abs. For reference, my height is 5'10.5" on the dot. I felt invincible for these 2 years. That is, until I had heart problems. High amounts of testosterone or anabolic steroids will hypertrophy your muscles, but they will also hypertrophy your heart, which is a muscle. When the heart walls get too thick, your heart can't pump blood out efficiently anymore. This is what kills all the bodybuilders and athletes every single time. And this is what happened to me. I got heart dysfunction from my heart being too big and too thick. God then hit me over the head with a hammer, and I stopped everything, not just the drugs. I stopped my nutrition, my training as well, everything. I just did cardio. This is what I looked like a couple years later, just a regular athletic dude. I got my heart scanned again with the same echocardiogram I got the first time, which diagnosed my heart issues before, and this time, everything went back to normal and was great. Praise God. Sometimes the heart doesn't go back to normal, unfortunately. I wasn't sure if I would ever bodybuild again, but after being reached out to by a testosterone replacement clinic and signing with them, I started the trek upwards again, this time to see what was possible on testosterone and HGH replacement. How far could I take it? I traveled the country competing. Then I wanted to see how big and strong I could get. 405 bench press for reps, 635 incline bench press for reps, and a 500-pound squat for a whopping 12 reps with sleeves. Yeah, I think I hit close to my peak with that. I didn't feel like getting fat to be able to move even more weight. So now this leads us to our current conquest and adventure, aesthetics. Jack Frank Zane sounds good to me. The goal of my channel, public speaking events, and when I talk to people in the gym is this: stop using anabolic steroids. There are severe health consequences. Stay natural or do testosterone and HGH replacement. We are currently living in a real-life steroid epidemic. Now let's have fun, guys, and get into the video. I am Seth Spartan.